Well, it's called I Hate Fall. What happens in the fall? Pollen. All my life, every year, when pollen developed, it came out in the fall. Ragweed, whatever, trees, ragweeds, all that. I sniffled and my eyes water and I coughed and I was masked. I went to school masked. After it rained, I couldn't get snapping. Maybe it could work. But most of the time I went to school masked in the fall because of the pollen. Yeah, so, and I don't have to worry about cold. Well, yeah, sometimes in the wintertime it's cold too. But, being masked, who's that masked guy? Oh, yes. But as my mother said, she has surgical gauze mask, which she got from a doctor. And oh, yeah, your son is, that's pollen. And then I worked in a warehouse, and my job was to unload a boxcar, the old-fashioned boxcars with sliding doors. Great. And I remember it was plasticware. A boxcar plasticware. That was my job. And I sneezed, and I eyes tears, and I cough. And a lot of the times I walked around with a wet mask to catch the dust that was in the air. Because the previous load of that thing was corn. You better know it. I still remember it. After these 60 years, I still remember. And I still cough. My eyes water. Oh, you got this kind of pill or that kind of pill. Really? Does that work? No, usually it doesn't. I have air blowing through the house, and I have these filters. You know what furnace filters are? Well, I have that in the house. All the windows that are open to let the air through, there are these furnace filters there. I'm breathing in filtered air, and I go through a lot of this stuff. Right now, that window to my left, here's for my left, or the other side here. All my windows are filtered. People look at that being strange. Yeah, that's what's happening. As I said, I hate the fall because of the pollen. I hate the windows because of the cold. I'm masked most of the time. I am masked most of the time. And, before the, quote, plague happened, I was just a joke. Oh, why you masked? Cold, or pollen. Or, you don't want to get my cold, go away. But now, of course, everybody is there. We're getting back to the point of being masked. Good. So I won't look like an idiot running around with a mask all the time. Unless you lived in Florida and down there, you always get everything pollen. And when I was down there, I always had the surgical mask on. I told people, I have a cold. You don't want to get it. But it was for the pollen in the air. Miami, pollen in the air. Of course, if it was on the oceans, I could breathe in the ocean spray coming in. That I could breathe. Otherwise, it was mask. I would run around these little carts. I have a cold. You don't want it. So, but, oh well. Of course, in Florida, if you wear a mask, you're persecuted. DeSantis sits there, they will persecute you if you wear a mask. They would persecute you for a lot of things. Of course, I'm a northerner down there, and they persecute me for going down there and being a migrant. All the snow bunnies go down there in the wintertime, and they're all classified as migrants. You're yeah, you know, the old saying, you got gray hair, you're a migrant.